Democrats and Republicans sat down together. We crafted this version of the proposal together. This compromise package would push tens of billions of dollars to hospitals and healthcare providers. It would send direct checks to millions of American households, direct checks. It would massively expand unemployment insurance in this crisis. It would stabilize industries to prevent mass layoffs. And crucially, it would deliver historic relief to small businesses to help Main Street employees from being totally crushed by this pandemic. Here are some of the items on the Democratic wish list over which they choose to block this legislation. Tax credits for solar energy and wind energy. Provisions to force employers to give special new treatment to big labor. And listen to this, new emission standards for the airlines. Are you kidding me? Democrats won't let us fund hospitals or save small businesses unless they get to dust off the Green New Deal. I'd like to see Senate Democrats tell New York City doctors and nurses, who are literally overrun as we speak, that they're filibustering hospital funding and more masks because they want to argue with the airlines over their carbon footprint? I'd like to see Senate Democrats tell small business employees in their states who are literally being laid off every day that they're filibustering relief that will keep people on the payroll because Democrat special interest friends want to squeeze employers while they're vulnerable. I'd like to see Senate Democrats tell all American seniors who've seen their hard-earned retirement savings literally melt away as the markets track toward their worst month since 1931, that they're continuing to hold up emergency measures over tax credits for solar panels. The markets are tanking once again, as I said, because this body can't get its act together, and the only reason it can't get its act together is right over here on the other side of the aisle. They ought to be embarrassed, Mr. President. In fact, I've heard from some of them who are embarrassed. Talking like this is some juicy political opportunity. We were this close. Then yesterday morning, the Speaker of the House flew back from San Francisco. And suddenly, the Senate's serious bipartisan process turned into this left-wing episode of supermarket sweep. How can half the Senate not rise to the occasion? At a time when everybody else in the country is pulling together. They're pulling us apart. I'll tell you what will really lower our carbon footprint, Mr. President. If the entire economy continues to crumble, with hundreds of thousands more Americans laid off because Senate Democrats won't let us act, that'll lower our carbon footprint, all right.